to another bedtime story with two girls in a reading corner. I'm Mandy Leigh, and this is
Friendly Hope.
And this is our reading corner. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And tonight we are super excited because we get to read about my spirit animal. And how excited are we?
We're jazzed.
We are jazzed. We are super jazzed. We are reading tonight Unicorn Jazz by Lisa Caprelli, illustrated by Davey Villalobos. And Unicorn Jazz is a unicorn who moves to a new land with animals, giraffes, geckos, and a crow named Wolf. But she soon discovers how difficult it can be to make new friends. Her mother teaches Jazz to celebrate her uniqueness as she discovers her talent with a magical voice. And look at her tail. It's a music note. Isn't that awesome? Her musical, magical voice. She is unique. So let's get started. And I want to mention that afterwards, stay with us, we will have a special sing-along song. And it'll be very fun. Okay, Unicorn Jazz. I'm jazzed. Are you jazzed? I'm jazzed. Her big father, let's see, sorry about that. Once there was a unicorn named Jazz. She was kind, friendly, and a bit shy. She looked like a horse, but with a golden horn in the middle of her head, kind of like this. Her father was big and strong. Her mother was kind and clever. Deep inside, Jazz wanted to be a singer. She was amazed when her mother sang to her. Her mother's voice made her feel brave. Do you feel like that sometimes? Good. Although Jazz was talented like her mother, she was afraid to sing. She was too shy. But whenever Jazz was alone, she sang out loud to herself. She sang the same song her mother sang to her. How sweet. Be happy with your light, you are bold, you shine so bright, a golden ray, you're my sunshine. Let nothing give you fright, you are strong, your heart is kind, and every day you're my heart's delight. These words made Jazz feel brave. One day, Jazz and her family moved to a magical land. This land had all sorts of animals. There were birds who sang the sweetest tunes, along with horses, giraffes, lizards, and geckos. Jazz desperately wanted to make friends with these animals, but she felt like she didn't belong. Have you ever felt like that? Me too. How am I going to fit in? I don't think anyone likes me here, she sighed. The unicorn family was not the same as the other animals here. Unicorns like to sing a lot. Whenever Jazz wanted to make new friends, she would sing a silly chant. Gonna go out, make a friend or two, laugh with, play with, under skies so blue. Soon school would start, and Jazz was afraid she would not find friends like her. She tried to make friends with horses, but the horses, they didn't like her. She did not look like a horse with that big golden horn on her head. "You don't look like a real horse," one said. "Horses do not sing," said another. They did not want to play with her. The horses just stared at Jazz and wondered what kind of horse had a horn on her head. "Nay, nay, I say," said the horses. Jazz walked away and tried to make friends with the giraffes. The giraffes had 2 tiny horns on their heads. The giraffes told Jazz she was not tall like a giraffe. They said, "How will you eat the tops of the trees? You cannot see as high as we can." Jazz tried to show them that she could. She could eat the tops of the trees, but the trees were way too tall. "They are right. I'm nothing like a giraffe." And she said sadly, walked away. Jazz was faster, more colorful, and had just one single horn. One. The animals ignored her, and Jazz went off in search of new friends. Soon, Jazz found some lizards and geckos. Some could change colors and blend into objects. This made them very good at hiding. "You are probably not good at hide and seek," they told her. "I see you." Uh-oh. Jazz was not able to hide her color. Although she tried to hide, it was not very fun because the gecko always found her. She tried. She keeps trying. Jazz told her mother she didn't want to go to school. "I am so different. I don't think anyone will like me." Her mother sang the Unicorn Jazz song to make Jazz feel better. "Be happy with your light. You are bold, you shine so bright. A golden ray, you're my sunshine. Let nothing give you fright. You're strong, your heart is kind, and every day you're my heart's delight." Jazz was worried and scared. With Grace, her mother said, "You should love what makes you unique. You are adorable and can sing better than anyone I know, Jazzy girl." Right? Jazz was so worried about going to school and not making any friends that she wandered into the mountains by herself. There were no friends to play with in this new place. Jazz felt sad and alone. Jazz wanted to feel happy, so she sang the song her mother taught her. As she was singing, a bird flew down. He was not like other birds. His feathers were black and white and not colorful at all. "Look at you. You have a beautiful voice," he said in a raspy voice. Jazz was surprised. "Thank you. Who are you?" She replied bashfully. Only her mama had ever said nice things about her voice. Only her mama did. "My name is Wolf. I am a crow. I know you must be thinking, who would take such a name like Wolf seriously? I have a name that a dog should have." Wolf continued to stare at Jazz and said, "You, my dear, are an amazing singer. Your voice is so magical. What I wouldn't give for a voice like yours." I think she finally found a friend. Stunned, she replied, I don't think I'm magical, really. The other animals don't understand me because I look different." "Well, you do have a lot of beauty and color, said Wolf. "You have a strong, glorious horn. You sing more beautifully than any bird I've ever heard. Jazz smiled ear to ear. The other birds do not think I am like them, said Wolf. But that does not stop me from being who I want to be. I have a great memory, too. Listen to me hum your song. Instantly, Wolf hummed this exact tune that Jazz just sang moments before. Wolf does have a good memory, huh? You are very smart, Wolf. I see what makes you unique now. Jazz was happy. She found a friend. You should always be proud of what makes you special, said Wolf. I bet if you showed others your beautiful voice, they would agree. I'm not afraid to sing loud and in a raspy voice, Wolf said. What do you do with a friend like you? What do you do with a friend like you? They both laughed. Maybe you should let me sing. That did not sound very good, but you still had fun doing it, right? Yes, of course. Now you sing, said Wolf, boldly and loudly. Jazz sang. The next day, Jazz bravely sang, and as she entered the schoolyard, all the animals stopped and stared. Look at this, with her music note tail. And she is loud and proud today as she walks into the schoolyard. And look at them, they're all surprised and smiling. The lizard spoke. You have such beautiful colors and sing with such grace. You can't play hide and seek, but you can sing. The horses spoke. You aren't a horse. No horse can sing so beautifully. We are sorry. We didn't realize how awesome you are. Can you teach us how to sing like you? Blushing, Jazz nodded. Only if you let me race with you. They all laughed and were happy. Jazz did not feel alone anymore. She was not afraid to show off her talent. All the animals asked to play games with Jazz. Play hopscotch with me, color with me, sing with me, dance with me. She was glad that she was different. Jazz had a message and a song to share. Be happy with your light, you are bold, you shine so bright, the golden ray, you're my sunshine. Let nothing give you fright, you are strong, your heart is kind, and every day my heart's delight. She loved singing that song her mom taught her and sang to her. Look at the early concept drawings. This is really neat. And this is Mona the elephant. Mona, an Asian elephant, was among the most popular animals to visit at the zoo. She came to El Paso in 1956 at 700 pounds. So this is a little something about the elephant. This is really cool. This is from the author. Let's go see Mona. That was a common request I had as a little girl, and I got to grow up with her, as did many of her fans. Okay, so let's see if we can do the sing-along together. Can you sing along with me? I'm going to play it in the background, and you'll see the words. Okay, are you ready? Yes, we are. happy with your life. You are golden, shine so bright, a golden ray. You're my sunshine. Nothing can give you fright. You are strong, your heart is kind, and every day you're my heart's delight. Unicorn jazz, unicorn jazz. I'm so glad you're my friend. Unicorn jazz, our fun will never end. So let's go, yeah, let's go, yeah. If you're a bird, fly high in the sky. If you're a fish, swim deep in the sea. If you're friends with unicorn jazz, dance and sing with me. Be happy with your light. You are bold, you shine so bright, a golden ray. You're my sunshine. Let nothing give you fright. You are strong, your heart is kind, and every day you're my heart's delight. Unicorn jazz, I'm so glad you're my friend. Unicorn jazz, our fun will never end. So let's go, yeah, let's go, yeah, let's go, yeah, let's go. This was such a fun and amazing book. I was very, very happy to read this tonight with you. Unicorn Jazz. And I hope you got jazzed about Unicorn Jazz as much as we did. And you will find the link in the description. It's unicornjazz.com to be able to purchase your own Unicorn Jazz and the song, the sing-along, and everything, and follow the author, Lisa Caprelli. And thank you so much for joining us. Brindley, would you like to put this in our reading corner? Just make a spot. Here, you want me to help you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't reach it.
All right. We'll put it right here. How's that? Unicorn Jazz has a spot in our reading corner. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for another bedtime story with Two Girls in a Reading Corner. Bye.